Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of our Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. So, quick little team recap here. We have Dirtnap, the amazing Shroomish. She is pretty much the only reason we made it out of Roxanne's Zephyr. We have Angie the Lombre, relaxed nature, swift swim, blah blah blah. We have George the Torchic, our starter. Lady Baby the Beautifly, Shade the Nincada, and Ravenous the Talo. So, today we are going to be pretty much doing the get out of the way! Wait, please! Don't take my goods! Don't take my goods! Alright, well, it looks like our plans for today are to get back his goods? I don't know what that dude is harboring, but whatever it is, I don't know. Guess it's important. But yeah, so today we're completing the second segment of the game, where we're going to be going up to Brawley on Dewford Island. Of course, we have a lot to talk about in regards to grinding. There will be a grinding montage here shortly. But we're going to start off, of course, by taking our newly acquired HM slave in... we are going to replace... You know, there's really not, like, a single... I guess we don't really need Angie for right now. I mean, Angie's obviously a great addition to the team. But for right now, we're gonna need the HM for Cut. And I feel like later on, we're gonna be able to use a Ludicolo if I can keep her that long, so... Then again, by the time we get there, we'll have the move tutor, but you get my point. So we're gonna teach our HM slave, our Zigzagoon, Cut. We're gonna put Zigzagoon in the back of the party because we do not own this Zigzagoon for real. We just, quite frankly, have, how you say, no need for Cut competitively, and so, teaching it to an HM slave. Ooh, it's you! You're that fantastic trainer who worked in Battleburg Woods! Help me! I was robbed by Team Aqua! I have to get the Devon goods back! If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble! Okay, dude, calm down. We will get your goods back. But before we do that, we're going to come up here, and we're going to finish this route off. We're going to use the Cut HM up here to get the trees out of the way. And we're going to be collecting berries that, well, quite frankly, were not a, you know, let's just say they weren't really a part of, you know, let's use Shade. Why not, right? Let's use Shade. Up here, we don't have any mountain climbers or hikers, I don't think, so I think we're okay. But yeah, we're gonna get a couple of on-screen battles before we cut to the grinding montage. The grinding montage is sort of just gonna be our kind of last thing we do on this island. So we've got two rich people here. We've got Lady Sarah and Rich Boy Dawson. The Lotad and Zigzagoon. Alright. I think Shade and George were a good matchup here. They complement each other pretty well. Mostly because Lotad doesn't naturally learn any water moves for, I believe, its entire Gen 3 learn set. It can get water moves as an egg move, but I don't think any of the Lotads or Lombres in this game have those types of moves. I mean, obviously, later on, you know, Elite 4 and everything, yes, Ludicolo is gonna have Syrup, blah blah blah, but, so I'm not really afraid of the water commonality weakness here. But yeah, so, pretty much what's going on, you know, just personally, is we're trying to get through this route, get these berries, get these items, then we're going to get back to Devon Goods, and then we're going to be in a fairly good position. I'm planning on grinding everybody up to level 15. That's where Roxanne's ace was last episode. So I wouldn't say that's pushing it too much. I really wouldn't. I feel like it'd be fine. And then let's see. Yeah, not really scared at all. We are in a great position here. We are, yeah. Shades at full health, but we're still using Leech Life just because it's stab. So, in the grand scheme of things, it probably does more damage. Alright. Here we go. I probably should have used Leech Life on Poochyena, but it's okay. Alright. Well, Jesus, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Alright, we got a potion here. Now, I could avoid this battle, but I will take it instead. Let's use Ravenous, right? Let's use Ravenous. Ravenous is hungry. Alright. Talking about their adorable Pokemon. You know, guys, let me know down below in the comments. Is there a specific type of Pokemon you like to use? Do you like cute Pokemon? Do you like strong Pokemon? I know a lot of people who will keep their Pokemon unevolved intentionally to keep it cuter. Especially in Gen 5, where, honestly, the last evolutions are a lot uglier than the other evolutions, for the starters. At least in my opinion, I know that some people think Superior, Emboar, and Samurott are cute, but... Wow, that did a lot of damage for resisting, right? Well, I guess we don't resist Psychic, but still, kinda shocked. It did a lot of damage. I mean, I would switch out if we weren't gonna take it out and heal a little bit there. I mean, this Meryl might know Water Gun. Alright. Let's see. We will put Lady Baby in, and then we will use Quick Attack. Yeah, this fight's pretty much over. I came out here to try and use Absorb and, you know, mitigate these defense curls. I had 2 physical attackers out there, so... But, overall, it really doesn't matter so much. I mean, it's gone. I had such low HP to the point where it didn't really matter. I slacked off in school, that's why I lost. You're a notch above me. Well, kids, maybe you should stop watching fucking Skibbity Toilet and, you know, do your goddamn homework, huh? How about that? Alright. So it looks like... Oh, are we too late? We're too late. We're too late. The one problem with playing on an emulator. The one big problem with playing on an emulator. Where am I? I'm in a pretty good position. Let's use George. Hiccup is a nice ability. Antidote. W. Thank you. Thank you, Zigzagoon. Thank you.
What's going on? I was digging a tunnel without any tools when some gooner ordered me out. That tunnel's filled with Pokemon. They react badly to loud noises. They could cause an uproar. That's why we stopped using heavy equipment for tunneling. I'm worried that gooner will do something stupid and startle the Pokemon into an uproar.
Hey, he's probably gonna whip it out. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an ox dog. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Pico! I'll get him back for you, Mr. Briny. Hold tight. So, fun fact, Mr. Frozen used to play in No Cash GBA. because my computer, way back when I was a kid, when I was younger, playing emulated games, well, you coming? Come and get some then.
Ah, heal all it all. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made it get away in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey, you. So you want to battle me?
Anyways, back to the story. So I used to, yes, it would look like that. It would look completely darkened because I used no cache GVA. Which just did not properly render the fog in literally any map, right? I would say there are pretty much no maps where fog was used that would help. Ooh, burn, baby, burn. But yeah, like, so I'm really thankful to have this computer that can speed up VBA. It worked VBA just fine, but speed up was slower than no cache. And this was during my phase of, oh, I want to play a bunch of Nuzlocke, and I want to be able to speed up.
This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be an easy, slicking job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. Ha! You want it back that badly? Take it!
Pico! Am I glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny. And you are? Ah, so you are frozen. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can finally find me in my cottage by the sea near Puddlebug Woods. Come, Pico, we should make our way home. Pio!
Bye, Mr. Briny. Bye, Wingle. We'll see y'all later. But first, we got a grinding montage to get into. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was not expecting that to happen specifically. I was honestly gonna kind of like waddle our way to the Pokemon Center and then be like, alright guys, it's time for a grinding montage. And I'm going to be doing that once we get there. But first, I want to get the Pokénav, basically.
Oh, how did it go? The Devon goods! You did! You got them back! You really are a great trainer! I know. As my thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball.
You obtain the Great Ball.
Excuse me, please. Please come with me. This is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slate? It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. Please go ahead.
I'm Mr. Stern, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff. Not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you, Mr. 12-year-old. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. Well underway, could you stop off in Duford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Duford. By the way, this is not some humble ask. This is a demand. Now, you should know that I'm a great president, so I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this.
You received a cell phone.
That device, it's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokénav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Duford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua I believe, have been making trouble for a while. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Well then, pros, and go with caution and care.
Alright, thanks, dude. Well, we have one last phone call out here. But in truth, it's not really important to the story. So, basically, I'm just gonna kind of use this as an opportunity to say, guys, I'm gonna be right back, hit the grinding montage, and we'll see y'all when we're all level 15, caught up to speed with Dirtnap here. Here is what the squad is currently looking like. Up first, we got the homie Shade, who is not quite at level 14, though I got tired of grinding. I stopped one level early on Shade. I figured, you know what, we'll make it up by having him in battles a little bit more than everybody else. Just for the start. First, docile nature. Look at me go. Did not learn any new moves. Wanted to learn Fury Swipes, but not about that life. It's just less consistent than Scratch, and at level 19, when we learn Mind Reader, what's the point of using Mind Reader Fury Swipes when I could just Scratch twice in a row? No point. We got George, the Torchic, of course, our starter. Homie is one level away from evolving, so we're gonna see that this episode. We got Dirtnap, who did not get grinded because, well, Dirtnap got a whopping 2 levels, I think, from the gym yesterday, so was already level 15. George is bashful nature. Dirtnap is bold nature. We've also got Dog, the quirky nature, now level 15, up from level 2. Almost died a few times while grinding. Has the moves Bite, Tackle, Sand Attack, Howl. So, just learned to Bite. It was instrumental, we'll put it that way. We got Lady Baby, the sassy Beautifly, with Gust now as its leading move. Stab attack. The only stab attack I believe Beautifly learns through level up. And how could we forget the brave, the beautiful, the ravenous? Guts' ability, learn to wing attack. One of the best moves that Ravenous will be learning early in the game. 60 power stab, that thing's amazing. And then, we also, let me go back. We also cannot forget, there is a specific member of the team who's not even a real member, but did a disgusting amount of work during the grinding montage. Let's say goodbye to Beautifly for now. Actually, Dirtnap, you had so much time to shine last episode. We'll say hi to you when we get to Duford Island. So, when grinding, we picked up potions. Potions galore. Antidotes. Super potions. Escape ropes. A hyper potion. And a nugget. The fact that we also got an Ultra Ball is just wow. Dude, Zigzagoon put in so much work. We went from having very little money and being broke to now having not only money, but plenty of medicine. We really don't need to stock up on much of anything. In fact, I'm just gonna get more Pokeballs, right? Like, because that's gonna help us throughout the entire run. Zigzagoon put in much work. It is terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, I probably do want a grass type this fight. So we're going to go sweep up our girl Angie, just because Angie didn't get to shine too much in the grinding montage. You know, we really aren't gonna need Ravenous, to be honest, for right now. We will see Ravenous real soon. Now, for this May fight that we're about to do, not too bad. So I ran into May, we registered her into our Pokenav, you know, we're getting the girl's numbers. But now we are actually going to do the fight with her.
So, what do you think? How about a little battle here?
Yep.
You just became a trainer, Frozen. I'm not going to lose.
Now, I forgot to turn battle animations back on, but it's okay. We will turn them back on right after this fight. We have Pokemon Trainer May up first with a Torkoal. So, pretty bad matchup. Yeah, pretty bad matchup to say the least for Shade. We're gonna switch out into George. George pretty much is going to be able to handle whatever Torkoal can throw at us. So Torkoal is using Curse. It's gonna up its attack and defense. Very, very scary. I'm gonna use Growl. I'm gonna put this thing in check. It is White Smoke, that's right. Alright. Okay. We are not doing very much damage to this thing. Man. Ember is doing more. Ember is doing more. So, I don't think this thing has a single physical attack, right? It's got Curse, it's got Smog, it's... Alright, it looks like May is a competitive player over here. Literally going +6 on us. Alright, you fucking tryhard. Yeah, sit the fuck down, May. Oh god. Poison is physical in this game. Poison is physical in this game. Crit will kill me. Yeah, poison does not help at all. We need to think a little bit. Doesn't have a single fire type. Smog will insta-kill Angie. I think we go into Lady Baby here. That was probably the right call. This thing did have a fire type move. Just wasn't using it because, you know, we're a fire type. That was intense, by the way. Alright. Level 15 Mudkip. Angie, depending on you here, baby girl. Jesus, dude. That was a terrifying fight. That... Wow. That Torkoal is a force to be reckoned with. I can't believe it. I was so close to dying there. A crit would have killed me. I was assuming Smog, right? Alright. Mudslap ain't gonna do shit to Angie. Alright, well, the good news is this fight is pretty much over. There's nothing Mudkip can do to me. It can lower my accuracy all at once, but over time, it is just, yeah, 1 HP's. It's not sustainable. I'm going to hit Absorb eventually and heal it all back. Well, May, GG's, you're a cheater. Quit using your fucking Game Shark, dude. That's all you did to get that fucking Torkoal. Like, I knew of the Torkoal, right? To be honest, I just completely forgot it had Curse. And I also forgot that Poison's physical. I forgot that for just a second. Jesus, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh. Dude, I would have been kind of pissed if we lost Lady Baby, but I would have been even more pissed if we lost George.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Briny, who I just passed, Frozen, you just moved here, so you might not know this, but Mr. Briny was once a revered seafarer.
Literally, what does that tell me, May? What does that tell me? Because honestly, I do not care. In the nicest way possible, May, I do not care at all. Alright, we already kind of have flying coverage, so, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot, I'd say. Alright, let's get going to Dewford. We got pretty much nothing else to do here. We've covered every base there is. I mean, we've got a couple cut locations. I mean, yeah, there's, whoops. We have a cut location over here. Obviously, we're gonna yoink these items. An X accuracy, not too helpful for us, but as you can see, I planted these berries and harvested the ones up by Rustboro. We have cut trees here. We have a miracle seed back here. Well, this is just a tiny mushroom, but we're gonna be getting the miracle seed.
Oh, neat! That's the badge from Rustboro Gym! You must be a trainer. You should try using this item.
And we obtained the miracle seed. Very good item. I mean, especially because there's an abundance of grass types this early. We have Dirtbag, we have, what's her name, Angie. We've even got a few Pokemon that have grass-type moves, which is why I'm giving it to Lady Baby, just to make Absorb stronger, because a Lady Baby has an abysmal physical attack stat. I mean, it's only looking good because she's fully evolved. But that's what you have to keep in mind, she's fully evolved. She's a special attacker, completely screwed over by physical special split. Gust would, in theory, be our best move, but honestly, Miracle Seed Absorb is probably stronger. And eventually, we will take it off of her and put it on our darling Mushroom, but she's got Quick Claw right now for pretty good reason. She's kind of slow. When she evolves, she'll be relatively quick, but so fucking tired. Honestly, I might say let's get the encounter from Dewford, and then I might say let's get that encounter from Dewford, and then I might call it. I might go to bed. And the rest of the episode will probably be recorded sometime over the next weekend, and I know that'll be a real beauty. Should probably turn on battle scene. Alright. Hey, bud. Alright, Mr. Bridie.
Oh, darling Pico. Hold on, lass. Wake up, Pico. You're frozen. You saved my darling Pico. We owe so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then. Quite the busy life we must lead. But certainly what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford.
We do need to go to Dewford.
Dewford it is, then. Anchors away, Pico. We're setting sail, my darling.
And we are out of here. Oh, Frozen, where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokémon app, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Alright. Thanks, Dad.
Whew! Ahoy! We've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to who was it now? Stephen.
Yeah, so Dewford Town. This is a fairly scary point in the game. In the Nuzlocke. I mean, Brawly is not somebody to be trifled with. If we get a Sableye, though, we can wall his entire team. If we were able to get Shedinja, unfortunately, one level off the cap, Shedinja would also completely wall Brawly's team. Shedinja would also completely wall pretty much all of Watson as well. We are going to take Talo over Zigzagoon. And I think I want to take Angie. I think I want to take Angie over Dog. Yeah, we don't really need Dog right now. Weak to fighting, I mean, come on. Angie will at least defensively be useful. Alright. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Yes. I hear you and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. So, we obtain the old rod, which gives us the ability to fish in Dewford. Where is it? Key item. Whoops. Please, get me a tentacle. Give me a tentacle. Survey says a Magikarp. Alright. I'll say this much, right? Gyarados is a great Pokemon, right? Water may be special in this game. However, it's still a Gyarados, right? So, what do we name him? So, we've got a Magikarp. I'm gonna name him... I'm gonna name him James, because of that one anime episode where James has that Magikarp, because he gets fucking scammed like a goddamn idiot. You know, there is something I kind of like to do in my blocks. So, Route 107. We should probably check the Pokémon app. So, this is between Slateport Meanwhile, over here is between Rustboro and Petalburg. Granite Cave? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Route 106 is probably where we want to do it. We're in Route 106. We saw up there at the top. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get a Tentacool. Tentacool is probably one of the best Pokemon that you can get this early in the game. It's got great stats all around. Takes a hot minute to evolve. Quite honestly, it has, let's just say it's capable of being a scary Pokemon, right? It's gonna take us a while to have a good-ish, like a good enough moveset to make this thing like viable. But that's okay considering, well, we're not going to be really using Tentacool for Watson. What we'll probably really be using Tentacool for is Flannery and Team Magma, right? Which by then, honestly, Homie is going to be very helpful for that. So, what do we name her? I should start reading these things. So, So if the Magikarp was James, then I guess our Tentacool is going to be Jesse. I know that Jesse and Tentacool I don't think are related in any way, but at least now we've got the Jesse and James duo. So let's go ahead and let's do a bit of thinking here. We officially have 3 water types. Yeah, we have 3 water types. So we're looking pretty solid in that regard. I'm not too concerned for Flannery. We're gonna pretty much bring every water type that we have. And our fire type. So, let's see. What should I do? We have one more encounter. So we're gonna get one more encounter. I'm gonna put Angie up front. We're gonna go to the Granite Cave. We're not gonna complete Granite Cave immediately, or at least I'm not. I just want the Granite Cave encounter. And so I'm gonna do something sort of interesting. So, the deeper we go, different encounters we get. So, I am going to use a Repel. And there is one particular Pokemon I'm really wanting from Granite Cave. One particular Pokemon. So... are we gonna get my favorite Pokemon of all time, Zubat? Aaron's not my favorite Pokemon of all time, but Aaron is by no means a bad Pokemon, right? Okay, so we're gonna paralyze it. That works too. Yeah, actually, listen, Aaron doesn't immediately help us. Not with Brawly having a 4 times weakness. However, Steel and Rock give us some great resistances. I want to catch it in a Premier Ball, just because it's, you know, the color scheme's magic. You know what, Aaron? You may not be a Zubat, but welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, girly pop. Iron Armor Pokemon. A Pokemon that is clad in steel armor. A new suit of armor is made when it evolves. The old discarded armor is salvaged as metal for making iron products. Alright, so we will name her... Could name her after a Dark Souls character. Or I could just name her Nitrous. Welcome to the team, Nitrous. Well, I guess not welcome to the team. Definitely gonna be put on the team when we start taking on, Watson, right? Watson will be nice to have Aaron for. Just so that way we wall quick attack. Makuhita. You see, I wanted to completely avoid getting this Makuhita. It's not that Makuhita or Hariyama's bad by any means, it's that... It's like, boy, it takes forever for Makuhita to evolve. And then in truth, just kind of a shallow move pool, at least until later gens. Though the same could be said about probably most of our team, honestly. Oops. Earthquake? Angie. Oh my gosh. Dude. Angie, do you just realize... He said that he lost because he's not trying to go to the washroom. Game free... Man, what... Okay, for one, what the fuck, Angie? For two, what the fuck, whoever you are, Mr. Fisherman. Go to the washroom, stinky boy. And then, Angie, you could have killed everybody in Dewford Town with that earthquake. Alright, so... In truth, it's, you know, probably gonna get edited to be seamless, but I'm going to play Xbox. I'm too tired to keep playing Pokemon. But I had so much fun. We have absolute power in the box now, right? Again, I know that our Gyarados won't be really effective until after Watson, but I mean, adamant nature! Oh my god! James! James! You are a champion, James! Oh my gosh! Buddy! And naughty nature, but you at least you have liquid ooze, right? Oh, very specially defensive Pokemon. Good HP, good bulk. Naughty doesn't inherently help us, though poison is physical. Naughty nature, your defense, you're supposed to be a defensive Pokemon, but I guess that's okay. I mean, as long as we avoid ground and fighting, which are both physical, we were gonna die to those anyways. No matter how high the defense is, we're pretty screwed when it comes to that. Still, dude, headbutt this early? Oh my gosh, we're in such a good position, dude. Look at the absolute power in this box, guys. And the no deaths as of right now, and we're looking pretty good. We are currently caught up to speed with everybody. Man, next week or whenever I get around to playing this more, we're gonna be in such a good spot, y'all. We're gonna be in prime condition. I didn't get my Zubat, but can't win them all, right? Okay, so for me, that was like over 24 hours, but for you guys, that was literally seconds. It's just a perfect camera cut. Alright, so we are going into this gym. I actually did a little bit of grinding before I hit record. As you can see, just about everybody is up to level 18, which isn't even Brawly's ace, by the way. We're keeping things interesting. We have George, who's going to be helping us clear things, the gym trainers. We have Lady Baby here, who is the star player for this gym, and is going to act probably as the star player for Brawly. So, any of you who have said that Beautifly sucks, let me tell you, Beautifly demolishes one of the hardest fights in Emerald.
Hey, how's it going, champion bound frozen? Dewford's gym leader Brawly commands fighting type Pokemon. Going against him with normal type Pokemon is asking for trouble. Fighting Pokemon will lay a serious smackdown on normal Pokemon, so be careful. What's worse, the gym is as dark as the ocean floor, but it will get brighter after defeating the traitors in your way. Hey, okay, go for it.
So, why does Brawly have this dark theme?
Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry.
The reason that Brawly has this dark theme going on is in Dewford Cave, the reason we didn't really go too deep was, as you saw earlier, it is dark. We need Flash to light the way. This is the gym that will allow you to use Flash. You can get to Steven without actually... Well, you can get to Steven. We are in a pickle. We're gonna use Growl here. I mean, who's my highest defense, man? 23. I mean, yeah, dude, I guess Nincada probably is best to take this hit. It's -1 Metatite. Please don't kill. Ah! Alright. Beautiful. Now let's switch into Lady Baby. Who, by the way, we should, you know, put this out there that Lady Baby off-screen learned a lovely little move called Stun Spore. Now, Stun Spore may be inaccurate, but when it works, it paralyzes the opponent. We have a Pokemon with Stun Spore. Now let me tell you guys, we have one shot to Stun Spore Brawly's face when we get there. I'll detail the plan later on, but trust me, when Lady Baby learns Stun Spore, she becomes a status queen. Having both Poison Sting and Stun Spore really helps. Really, really helps. Let's see here. I mean, George is doing good on health, right? Let's just keep trucking along. But yeah, you can get to Steven without the use of Flash, though, me personally, dude, I don't want to mess with it, so we're using Brawly's gym time, right?
Oof-oo-foo-foo. Are you stumbling around in the dark?
I'll show you the gumption of a sailing man.
I don't know why I'm making every single sailor and water person have an accent. Next, I'm gonna make sure that I give Archie a pirate voice. He's gonna be like, "Arr, my name is Archie." So we have the two star players. I almost said soul players. Like that would have made sense at all. The two star players here are fighting side by side. No intentions there at all. Ooh, baby, almost taking Metatite out with one shot there. Great work, Lady Baby. I know it's a level 13, but still. We're putting the hurt on to the Metatite. Now we just gotta get this Machop down. Now what I am going to do is not switch anything, but I am just going to hit Torchic here with, of course, not hit Torchic, but I am going to hit Machop, like so. There we go. Alright, so George is trying to learn Peck. We made it to level 16, and we are going to get rid of Focus Energy, because I believe that there's value in Scratch and Growl. I would rather have... I know that Focus Energy can be good, but... I mean... You know, really, when it comes down to the wire, I'm mostly just... I'm trying to, what's it called? I'm trying to make sure that we have something to delete in place of Double Kick, and I'm gonna get rid of Scratch pretty much immediately. And then later on, when we learn Bulk Up, I'm gonna get rid of Growl, because instead of nerfing the opponent, we're gonna buff ourselves. But George here evolves into Combustion, meaning we're gonna have a flaming chicken, man. George, like I said, is going to try to learn Double Kick here, and I am going to replace Scratch for this. 1, 2, and poof! George forgot to scratch and learned full kick. Beautiful! Now George is going to be even more powerful against any fighting types that we come across. I'm going to do all the fights here, just for the extra XP.
There's no need for Brawly to be involved. I'll crush you.
You say that, but you're gonna have like a level 13 Machop, just like the rest of these fucking gym trainers, dude. Oh, sorry, level 13 Meditite. Yeah, same. Literally same thing, dude. Literally same thing. By the way, I used PK Hex to look at the IVs of the team and pretty much everybody we have. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. Our team does not have the greatest IVs. Tentacool has a okay IVs. Beautifly has like the best IVs of the team, which is kind of sad because Beautifly is getting a chance to shine in the gym, but really, once we're done with Brawly, we don't have too much for Beautifly to do. I mean, Beautifly is not going to be helpful for any gym after Brawly. Maybe good as Death Fodder, but at that point, I'm just gonna put her in the back of the box. You know, I'm not a cruel man, right? I'm not terrible. I'm not a POS guy. I'm not a bad man. This Makuhita is gonna put sand in our face, but what he doesn't realize is George eats sand for breakfast, and we're gonna land that peck. And we're gonna be on our way back to the Pokemon Center to get one good heal in, because I think that is the last gym trainer. I will check over here. Ah, we do have a couple more. Might is right. Alright. Yes, very inspirational. We've got Black Belt Taco, the Machop. And then, by the way, Machop has guts, so I will not be using Stun Spore on the opening Machop in Brawly's fight. That's going to be one play I make that, you know, might confuse some of you viewers who don't know what Guts is, but, you know, for you guys that are non-Pokemon people, Guts is an ability where when you're inflicted with a status effect, you basically, all of your attacks deal extra power, extra damage. We want to avoid Guts activating, meaning no Poison Sting, no Shroomish, right? Because Shroomish could technically, I was gonna say Shroomish can technically physical, but upon contact, Shroomish can activate paralysis, right? Or sleep. Effect Spore is just kind of one of those weird things. But what is basically going on here is, after this fight, if we can get out of it death-free, the team will be shaken up. We will have a nice little team shake-up. So, I'm gonna put Lady Baby up front, because, quite frankly, man, Lady Baby is going to be an extremely good player here for us. Lady Baby is gonna be extremely helpful. Lady Baby is gonna be awesome. I probably should have checked this. I'm gonna cut this out if there... Quit calling my phone, John Pork. I'm probably gonna cut this out of the main video if the berries are not grown, but I am gonna go check on my berries because they've been sitting without water. Because I may or may not have planted some berries here earlier in the episode. Pretty sure I did it during the grinding montage. Oh! Ah, 24 hours, baby. 24 hours. We're berry farming, guys. We're berry farmers. We farmed berries. You know what? That's gonna be my gimmick this playthrough, guys. I want to become a berry farmer. I want to become a berry farmer. Alright. So, I don't actually know if any of those berries will help us in Brawly's fight. It's one of those things where it's like... We're gonna give Lady Baby, we're just gonna give a bunch of Pokemon berries here. This got, like, guys, this fight can go south really quickly. Like, I mean that completely. This fight's able to go to hell very quickly. And as a consequence, there's no reason to not go in full or in berry on this. Really, there is no reason to not do so. Alright, come on, Mr. Briny, take me back. Take me back, boyo. Thank you so much. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get to Brawly, who's kind of like a surfer dude. So, you know, he's a fighter, he's a boxer, a surfer dude. And we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. So, quick little recap here. We're going to lead in with Lady Baby, and from there, we are hoping to clean house on what quite literally could be one of the most dangerous fights of the run. Let's go into it.
I'm Brawly, Dewford's gym leader, and I'm crossing mad push on the side, bro. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch-black cave. So you wanted to challenge me, dude? Let me see what you're made of, brah.
Alright, and up first, in Brawly's lineup, we have Machop, level 16. This thing is capable of being a little bit scary. It has more moves than the Machops that we saw back in the gym transition fight. This thing has Karate Chop. We're going to 2-ko it. It's going to bulk up, so it actually could live a... Well, all of Brawly's Pokemon pretty much have bulk up, but trust me guys, this thing pretty much is able to live Gust here. It's possible, right? I mean, +1 defense. Alright, it's out. Alright, now here is where the real beauty of the strategy comes in play. Up next, Brawly sends out Meta-type, level 16. This thing has exactly one damaging move, and it is called Focus Punch. Focus Punch only is going... Focus Punch will only activate if setting up a light screen. Oh boy. Okay, so Focus Punch only activates if it has been charged up the turn before. Now, this Meta-type is trying to insta-sweep my team. Let me tell you, this thing can only hit us with one damaging move, and that is a move that takes 2 turns to use. Pretty much meaning, this Meta-type can only attack us every other turn. What that also means is, if I damage Meta-type every single turn, there's the light screen reflect combo. Now here is Focus Punch. Notice, tightening its focus, we Poison Sting. Bing. Lost its focus, couldn't move. Effectively taking away Meta-type turn. As long as we do not miss an attack, we cannot get hit by this Meta-type. Poison Sting is a 15 power move, and it's 100 accuracy. Notice, though, that Poison Sting may poison. My strategy here, effectively, is to get... oh boy. My strategy here is to poison Meta-type. Yes! There we go. Alright. Our strat is indeed to poison Meta-type. Now, everything, honestly, has gone super good in the fight so far. Now, after effect, Meta-type is burning Brawly's potion. Not only is Meta-type now unable to attack us, its bulk ups do nothing but give it extra defense. Its bulk ups do nothing. Let me reiterate this. This thing has +6 attack and +6 defense after that, I'm pretty sure. And then Reflect is off. Listen, the only thing this Meta-type can do that hurts me is Reflect and Light Screen. there is a chance that this could hurt us. Okay. There's the reflect. That actually doesn't hurt us as much as you might think. I want to kill this thing now. Because I do not want it to put up a light screen. So, there we go. Physical attacks will be doing basically nothing to this Makuhita. Makuhita has a lot of HP, pretty lackluster defenses until it evolves. But this thing is going to be eating physical hits, especially with that reflect up. Now, I have maybe 1 turn, 2 turns of leeway, probably just 1. I need to hit stuns for it. You see, this Makuhita has Vital Throw, and that, oh, we hit it! Okay, this thing has Bulk Up, Vital Throw, Arm Thrust, I think even, and it uses Vital Throw, it doesn't even go for the Bulk Up. And as you can see, we tank it. Now listen, the reason we are going into Dirt Nap is to pretty much Leech Seed, okay? We're gonna try to really set up on this Makuhita. So he's gonna bulk up, and I'm not gonna lie, a hit from Makuhita at +1 will hurt quite a bit. Please Leech Seed. We hit the Leech Seed, meaning we are sapping away at this Makuhita. Avoid crit here. Alright. We avoided crit. We get some HP back. This thing is +1. Now all I have to do is go back into Lady Baby and stall. Spam Absorb, spam Gust. I just need to stall this thing out, pretty much. He can't do much of anything to me unless he goes to maybe +6. My goal here is the reflect is off. Now that we've set up enough, I am hoping we will be able to take this thing down. Let's see how much Gust does. Quite a lot, actually. Wasn't even a crit. Don't crit and I'm good. Thank you. Because crits will hurt me pretty bad here. This is activating his Citrus Berry. His Citrus Berry pops. And this is why I wanted to burn that potion on Meta-type. You see, I wanted to burn that potion so that way we do not need to worry about his scariest Pokemon. His scariest Pokemon has been cripplized. That was just crippled plus paralyzed. Though I guess you could just say crippled or paralyzed. I guess they're kind of synonymous. Anyways, Makuhita. This specific Makuhita has Thick Fat over Guts. Makuhita can get either ability. So, paralyzing it worked in our favor. Had Game Freak given this Makuhita Guts, this fight would be even worse. But as you can see, guys, Beautifly just swept Brawly. Beautifly just defeated Brawly, pretty much alone. We did have some help with Shroomish, but, you know, what probably a lot of you thought would suck. Beautifly makes this fight so easy. Whoa, wow! You made a much bigger splash than I expected, brah. That butterfly's like crazy. You swamped me, bro. Okay, you got me. Take this gym badge, brah. We got $1,900 for winning. That's right. This big, bulky, athletic, sexy, confident, man, this dude just lost to a butterfly, okay? You let that sink in. The Duckle Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30. Even those you get in trades, brah, obey without question, brah. They're like your little subservient slave, brah. And you'll be able to use the HM move Flash outside of battle, brah. If you'd like, use this technical machine too, brah. We get TMO8 Bulk Up. This is Brawly's signature move. That TMO8 contains Bulk Up, brah. It's a move that raises both attack and defense stats, brah. Then we get his phone number, because he's going to groom us later on Discord. Alright, Brawly, thank you very much. Let's make sure that we never come back here. This is a very haunting and very tragic and, traumatic fight. But overall, we did it with a sassy little ladybug who has relatively good IVs for some reason. The last member of the team I would want to have good IVs. Meanwhile, George, Shade, Dirtnap, Ravenous, Angie, man, all of them have subpar IVs, and many of them also have subpar natures. Our Magikarp has okay IVs, but the ones that aren't okay are terrible. Absolutely abysmal.
Whoa, it's turned too bright here. Your future's bright too.
Thank you, Mr. Man.
Thank you, Mr. Man. I really do appreciate it.
Alright, normally the episode would end here. We've done everything there is to do in Dewford as far as gem progression goes. But there's actually a kind of a side quest that we haven't really been focusing on too much. We could have done this earlier. In fact, you can skip a Brawly and jump to him way later. What's going on here is, well, first things first. Let me take all these Oran berries off, y'all. Because some of y'all can use other items. Dirtnap is no longer the slowest on the team, right? Nope, but Dirtnap is very quickly catching up to Shade, who isn't necessarily slow either. We're gonna try to get everybody up to level 18. Let's start with George, right? Let's go through Dewford Cave with George. But yeah, basically, we could have gone into Dewford Cave and completed it without the use of Flash. However, I wanted to wait until we defeated Brawly, just so that way we could use Flash. Now, why would I do that? If you notice, when I scroll over to HM05 Flash, which Zigzagoon can't learn Flash, notice how there's a few people on the team who can learn Flash, one of which is Lady Baby. I am going to be teaching Lady Baby Flash, mostly because we no longer require her assistance. I will be getting rid of Absorb, just because we don't really need more grass. We have plenty of grass types, and we're going to have a much better bug flying type later, which is funny to say because bug flying is atrocious as a type combination. But you might be thinking, why would I get rid of Move for Flash? Because everybody dreads this TM. Well, I would just like to go ahead and read our beautiful butterfly's Pokedex entry here. Yeah, this cute little thing that just destroyed that man's ego. Its colorfully patterned wings are its most prominent feature. It flies through flower-covered fields collecting pollen. It attacks ferociously when angered. Yeah, this thing attacks ferociously when angered. And by the way, you see that cute little straw it has? Yeah. This Beautifly, if you read other Pokemon Dex entries from other games, Beautifly essentially uses it as a shank and sucks the blood from other Pokemon. Beautifly takes Cute But Deadly to a whole new level. And quite frankly, I'm terrified. I don't want Beautifly to absorb anything of mine, okay? I am going to make sure Beautifly stays in the PC for most of the run. Because honestly, it's horrendous, right? It basically is a shank-like straw that can suck the blood out of other Pokemon. If that does not give you nightmares, I don't know what will. So yeah. Oh, there's Frozen's favorite Pokemon. It's Zubat. Oh, by the way, not only does George have a trashy nature for us, George has, like, 0 speed IVs. Not even joking. You can punch the IVs into a calculator. He has some pretty abysmal stats. However, since this is a competitive Pokemon, that matters less than you might think. Though in a Nuzlocke, good IVs are definitely better than bad IVs. I did not use the save editor to give myself any items. I just used it to take a peek at the save. So basically, I honestly didn't even edit the save. I kind of just opened it up. Here's a infamous little use of double kick. Aaron having a 4 times weakness to fighting. I figured I might as well. George is already nearly at level 18. Jesus, man. Thank you, George. When we get Rock Smash, we would be able to get an encounter from those rocks some of the time. Oh hey, it's an Abra. By the way, speaking of IVs, George has okay special attack IVs. Nothing to call home about. However, George has basically, like, 4, like, not even, attack IVs, so we're going to try to be building, for the most part, a special Blaziken, though Bulk Up will Bulk Up pretty much always will make Bulk Up Blaziken better in regards of physical for a Nuzlocke, just because we also get that nice little defense boost. But when I play this game, I don't want it to just be set up and sweep, set up and sweep, set up and sweep, right? I say that as one of the Pokemon on our team will have Swords Dance here soon. Won't be very useful in gym fights, because it's, guess what, gonna be Shade. But like, dude, Shade, like Swords Dance Ninjask, man, is gonna be really helpful for Team Aqua and Team Magma. It's gonna be nice when we have those boss fights. We just have to avoid Nummel, Camerupt whenever we get to there. Alright, we've made it far into Granite Cave. We are in the last room, and from here we can kind of just speed up, because I'm not actually going to be doing any fighting here. We have Steven. He's in a nice little suit. What voice should I give Steven? My name? That doesn't fit. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, cause I'm rock hard. So I travel here and there. A letter for me. Frozen handed over the letter. Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. We obtained the TM47 Steel Wing. Pretty good type coverage, actually. Something we could put on our Tailo if we wanted. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. I know, since we've gotten to know each other. You met me 20 seconds ago. Let's register one another in our Pokénavs. Here, add me on Discord. Yep, just Steven.Metagross. Oh, now I've gotta hurry along. This old fucking geezer just pulled up, took my phone from me, got my Skype info, and then did. But yeah, as you can see, we have Steel Wing, nice move, 70 power this early is kinda nice. Does have that debuff of only 90 accuracy, but hey, you know what? Dude, for the most part, that's freaking awesome, right? Steel Wing's not a bad move by any means. If Steel Wing was more like, applicable, though, that would be great. There's my escape rope. If it was more applicable, that'd be great, just because, well, Aaron is the only Steel type we can catch at the moment. And so, Steel move would go best on Steel type, but really, we just have to use that for one of our birds. Alright. So, we're gonna heal up at the Pokemon Center. Yep, we're gonna heal up Pokemon Center. And we are gonna head off of Dewford.
Ahoy, lass! For you, I'll go out to sea.
What voice did I give him?
Any time. Now, my friend, where are we bound?
Slateport.
Slateport, is it? Anchors away, Pico. We're setting sail, my darling.
Yeah, so we're pretty much just gonna end this episode on the note of, hey, we're gonna make it to Slateport. You know, we're going to Slateport City. Oh, actually, you want to know something, though? Yeah, we are going to go deliver those Devon goods. But actually, you know something? We need to go back to Rustboro. So we're going to Petalburg, because I'm silly. Now that we've delivered the letter to Steven, we're going to report to Mr. Stone. And we're pretty much just going to end the episode off on the note of what item will Frozen be getting from Mr. Stone of the Devon Corporation. Because, let me tell you something, guys. The item is going to be extremely helpful. So as you can see, Brawly gave Roxanne our phone number. So, that's aight. Thank you. Thanks, Brawly, for being the wingman over here, being the best #1 wingman over here, guys. #1 wingman. Alright, so, now that we have finally, right here, now that we have finally delivered the letter to Steven, we are able to effectively get the XP share, which, in newer Pokemon games, it's the XP All, and it pretty much gives XP to everybody in the team. This is just a hell item in this game, so,
You delivered my letter. Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you, which should help you, a trainer.
yeah, we obtained the XP share. This thing's gonna help us a lot.
A Pokemon holding that XP share will be given some of the XP points from battle. It will get XP points even if it didn't actually battle. I would say it's quite useful for raising weak Pokemon.
Yes, and Mr. Stone is absolutely right. This thing is going to help us get that Gyarados that we've been fawning over. Alright. We have done a lot this episode. Obviously, trying to do 1 gym leader an episode makes for hour-long episodes. But that's okay for the most part. We've done quite a bit. So what's going to happen is I'm pretty much just going to kind of end it here, guys. Obviously, if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it. Next time we see each other, we're going to be on the beaches we're going to be heading to Slateport City. So, you know what? I'm just going to kind of end the episode here, watching Mr. Briny and Chase Pico around the coffee table. Yeah. Man, this music's so good, guys. I fucking love Gen 3 music. Alright, y'all. Peace.